Hey YouTube. So hey, all my friends, all our friends out there in YouTube world, just a little short video. Went to the farmers market. I actually took off of work this past Saturday to be able to go to the farmers market. I've been craving fresh greens, and I knew that they would have turnips. I knew that they would have green beans. I knew that they would have potatoes, corn. I mean, they had a lot of stuff, right? We're lucky enough to have some really big greenhouse growers over in the Mobile, Grand Bay area, and even from Louisiana that actually come over here to our farmers market and sell their products, their produce rather, and products. We have a I can't remember the name of this lady, but she sells goat meat and things like that, and goat cheese and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, so tonight, just a little short video. I'm going to be pickling some green beans and some okra, and I'm going to show you how we do it, because being from South, excuse me, bug or something got in my throat. Being from South Mississippi, we like it hot, right? We live in a very warm climate, and we like our food hot too. So y'all, this might not be for the faint of, tongue or tummy, okay? So this is how I do it. These are the ingredients that I use, and it's just a basic cold pack pickling process. I'm going to sterilize my lids, not the rings, but the lids themselves, just like you do normally. I've got my lids going right now. I'll show you that. I have my jar sitting over here. Once I don't have my big pot out. I just didn't feel like breaking it out. I'm just going to roll my jars in my pickling, or in my my water bath individually for a couple of minutes. I just don't feel like doing it, and I'm not going to take y'all through that whole process either. So anyway, without further ado, so here is first, here is some marinated mushrooms that I got I got the mushrooms from the farmer's market, right? But I marinated them myself. And I have one of my pickling pucks in here. Some of my mushrooms have floated up top, but the majority of them are down here underneath my pickling puck. And you can see the garlic and the olive oil has settled up top and stuff like that. And I don't want to shake this because obviously my pickling puck is in there, and that would cause a great mess if it were to crack. These, however, I tested last night, and they were delicious. They were awesome. Look, we like a lot of garlic. At least I do. A lot of garlic. Look how good that looks. So good. So, that wasn't supposed to be part of the video. These are my ingredients that I use for pickling. Minced garlic, a little bit of liquid smoke. I like pecan smoke. We live down in the south down here, and pecan trees are readily available, so I smoke a lot with that as well. Sorry for shaky video. I'm gonna have to apologize for that on every video. I'm sorry. Y'all bear with me. And this is some hot stuff, so this might not be for everyone. This might not actually be for the majority of people. And then our bag of green beans and okra are right here. So the okra is still in really good shape. Some of the green beans, they got a little bit old on me. It's okay. Like I said, we'll give some of these to the chickens, but the majority of everything is still in really good shape. And these, you can tell, these are not green beans from Mexico or anything like that. You can just tell by the, they just don't look like store-bought green beans. And you need to look for things like that whenever at your local farmer's market, because sometimes people are trying to pull a fast one on you, and they'll go buy a bunch of produce at a discount that's been shipped in from a different country or whatever, that didn't make it to the store shelves, and then they'll take it to a dadgum farmer's market and try and sell it as homegrown, okay? Be careful. And red onion. Love red onions. Red onions are my favorite. I like white onions too, but red, they just add flavor, right? Of course, let the light adjust. Pickling jars, all right? Cannon jars. These are the, oh darn it. These are the quart jars, okay? And hopefully we'll have enough to fill up. I've got 5 out and ready to go, but most likely I'm only gonna have enough for 4, but we'll see how things go. Show y'all what the wife made for supper, my beautiful wife. Homemade potato soup. Let's see if that'll, it's so bright in here, it's not, it's bleeding out, but it's so good. Okay, here, it's supposed to be spicy, honey. Here is the garlic and the vinegar, and you can see the ghost pepper. It's kind of hanging around the edges right there, you know. So it's hot, it's spicy. Georgia just tried it, and there's my lids getting ready for the canning process. Little side note here, we do like things that are spicy. I buy it by the gallon, y'all. Yeah, I know I'm a bit much, a bit excessive, but you know what? I love it. So anyway, gonna jump off here. I'm gonna cut to the next spot where we're gonna get to the canning process. All right. Fair warning, y'all. Once this stuff gets hot, it will choke you faster than a Brazilian black belt in jiu-jitsu. Am I lying? Woo! All right, I'm filling them up. So I've got my, back out. So we're gonna, yep, see? It's strong, y'all. This stuff will choke an elephant. And that's all we're doing, just ladling this stuff up in there. Same canning principles as everything else. You're going to fill it right up to the rim. Or not to the rim, rather, I'm sorry. About an inch under the rim. Right about to where, hang on, doing this one-handed again. Y'all think I got shaky video. You ought to see my daughter videoing. I'm gonna fill it up to right about here. Now don't worry if a little bit of those onions or whatever, they're sticking up a little bit. Once this stuff starts getting into the pickling process, that stuff will sink on down. Put a lid back on that. That stuff will wear you out. All right. Always have one of these. And I suggest getting a good one. I have a good one here. The ones that come in the little jar, or the kits or whatever, they're not so good. I mean, they work, but not so well. All right. Now wrangling a lid. This might turn into a long video. All right, we got a lid. I'm gonna spring it over here, set it upside down on the towel. Where's our ring at? Get our ring. Dump that water out of there. Y'all don't want to see my fat body. And then put that sucker on there, just like that. Hot. Okay. Now, I got pretty strong hands, so I can do this one-handed. Pretty good grip. You don't want to snug this down super tight. You just want to snug it down just a little bit, right? And let it go. And once this cools down, that pop,
that top rather, it'll suck down. And that's how you know you got a good seal on that. So just set that off to the side and start on your next one. Okay, so that's about it for pickling cucumbers. Now, I'm not gonna do the green beans. It's the same process. Now, this is what people consider to be, I think it's called a cold pack or whatever. I've been doing it like this for years and it works fine. You know, it's gonna seal itself and you're not gonna have any issues as long as you have everything good and sterile. Your lid, your jar, you'll be fine. Just make sure that everything's good. However, the only one thing I did not do with that was wipe the rim, but I had it setting out for a good minute before I put that lid on, and I'm almost 100% certain that the heat of the jar itself dried that rim. So it's gonna seal up. I've never had any issues. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Beach Family Homestead. Until we see you again, man, y'all, if you tell your buddies about this, if you like what you're seeing anyway, share it, you know, and hit that subscribe button. But also, you know, if you want to, I'm gonna start going live here pretty soon with some things, and gonna get the missus. She's back there behind that door. She's laying in bed watching her shows on her TV. So we'll get on here and get live and do I don't know, do something. You know, we'll just see who jumps in and go from there, I guess. It should be fun, you know, answer some questions or whatever, and you know, just have a good time. All right, y'all. Sorry about the Wheel of Fortune going in the background. I'm a puzzle geek. I love Wheel of Fortune. So I do put a what size is that? Hang on. Yep, that's what I thought. I put 1 teaspoon of Redmond mineral salt in each jar, right? I forgot to show y'all that. And I forgot to have it on my ingredients list, but you got it now. So, might not be for everybody. You know, you might say, oh, that's for horses. Well, guess what? See all those minerals? This is mined straight from the earth. It's the same minerals that we need. It's the same minerals that are in multivitamins. Come on, guys. It's not that hard. You know, I've been using this for a while now, and I'll be honest with you, I threw all my other salt out. It's gone. Well, I do have iodized salt because you do need iodine, but I don't use it a whole lot, just a little bit, because I like the flavor of this stuff better. And honestly, it's better for you. So, but you do have to have iodine in your diet. That's a real thing. So you don't want to cut iodine out. You can get sick. Old timers learned that a long time ago. Anyway, so that was a little tidbit I forgot. Okay, y'all. So as most everyone that is either doing this kind of stuff or has done it knows that sometimes things don't go as planned. Well, I know what happened, and I know why my cold pack didn't set, and it was because my vegetables, my okra and my green beans, I had just pulled them out of the refrigerator, and I was in a hurry. I should have known better that my you know, that it wasn't gonna whenever I put my my pickling juice in there, my vinegar and, you know, all that other stuff, that it wasn't going to be, that the vegetables would cool it down way too much in order for it to seal. Okay, so you see what's in the background, and it's a yep, that's right, it's a water bath. So it's actually coming to a, I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but it's actually starting to roll a little bit, and as soon as it comes to a little bit of a roll, I'm going to put the lid on and count to 10 minutes. And then take them out, put them on a towel, and let them cool. All right, and then I know for a fact that they will, the top will, it'll pop down. They'll pop whenever they cool back off. So yeah, my cold pack didn't work because I didn't do, I was in a hurry and I didn't do it right. So hey, sometimes things don't work out right. Just as long as you got a backup plan and you know what to do, you'll be all right. So I've said Beach Family Homestead out a lot of times tonight, but this is the final time, and I appreciate y'all coming by and watching my videos. Thanks for all you guys, all of you ladies, men, gentlemen. Thank y'all all for subscribing, and I really appreciate it. And I hope that something that I do can teach somebody else how to do what I do, and help you along your way to living a better life and growing your own things and just getting out of the grocery store, basically, because there's a better way to do it than just go get it from the grocery store. And it's more fun too, man. So, all right, we'll talk to y'all later. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, hit that bell. That way you get notified whenever we come up with a new video, and then I'm trying to make these videos as often as I can, and I do not have internet, so it is what it is. So we'll talk to you soon. Beach Family out. Final time.